such a unique person. People kind of, I think, brushed her off a bit and thought, oh, you know, she's just ditzy and mad and stuff, but she was super intelligent, incredibly witty, and also a fabulous sewer, was really so artistic and creative and unstoppable. She just brought absolute joy into people's lives, and she was so inspiring. So Mum was 68 when she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. It was just overwhelming. It really, our whole family within 6 months had pretty much fallen apart. It was terrifying. She was in care by the time she was 70, so that's 10 years of life. You know, that's my children's childhoods, of me taking them to nursing homes every week, you know, not getting to know their grandmother. I think Mum would be saying, we don't have time for everyone to be sitting around being, you know, depressed and sad and stuff. It's time for action. You know, what are we going to do? Let's get on with it. That's what she'd say.
The 1,000 Brains project is about understanding the genetics behind these neurodegenerative disorders. We hope to sequence the genome of these individuals and understand what genetic risk factors and what genes contribute to the disease process. To hold the information of the genetics as well as the clinical information as well as the brain tissue greatly enriches the research outcomes that we can achieve.
We're constantly making new discoveries, whether that be on Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, motor neuron disease. It's something that we need to continue doing if we are to ultimately find a cure and really conquer this, these devastating diseases.
My work's really about making a difference in people's lives. It's about hopefully leaving some kind of legacy that stops their story having to be the individual that looked after their parent that couldn't remember who they were. My hope is that people don't have to face that in the future, that we can change that story and make it a different one.
Look, Alzheimer's and dementia is now the second leading cause of death in Australia, and it's the #1 cause of death if you're a woman, and that just blows my mind. So we have to do something about this. NeuRA is where all the smart people are, so we all need to get behind them and help them as much as possible so they can find how to prevent this illness, find a cure for this illness, so that nobody in future generations sort of has to lose someone they love, like my mother, Jeanne Little, who just is sort of, you know, a body and who I can't reach. So please get behind us and help all the smart people at NeuRA figure out how to stop this dreadful, dreadful illness called dementia. Thank you.